The Bible says to train up a child in the way they should go, and they will, when they're old, and they will not depart from it. And I believe that that's telling you and I to train them up in the way they should go, what God has already put in their heart. The harp was put in her heart.
I seen a picture of it when I was a teenager. I thought it was really cool. Then I priced them and they were way too expensive. So I figured that was going to be the end of my harp career right there because of the expense.
I said, well, we can't afford a harp.
He's like, well, we have dead trees in the backyard, let's use it.
When she got the instructions, it said, do not attempt this if you're not an accomplished woodworker. So.
And she wasn't. At the time, how good were you at woodworking?
Not good enough to harp.
Many people don't build harps.
Right. There's a reason for that.
What is the reason?
It is very labor intensive.
The kids were homeschooled, so it was part of that, the learning. You know, if our kids are going to do well in society, we got to teach them everything we can possibly teach them.
It's one thing to learn math in the books and do all the paperwork, and which I did, but it doesn't stick until you see a reason to use it. And building a harp requires a lot of math.
I can remember helping her get it to the point where she didn't need me anymore.
It's pretty basic if you take it step by step.
Now she doesn't need me at all. And every time you cut one more board, it might be the most beautiful board you've ever seen. It's just the way it is. It's like opening up a present.
I usually start with the bass, which is down here. I don't know, it's easy to make, and I like to get myself started with something easy, so I start with this and cut out all of the little pieces. The most difficult spot in putting it together is this joint, and that joint, because they all have to fit. And if I fit this joint, it may not fit here. So I have to go fitting this one, and when I fit this one, it ruins that joint. So I have to go around in circles, and it takes me sometimes days to hand fit this, and this. But if that does not fit just right, your harp will not hold together. Instruments are special because a machine really can't make them. You can have a machine make parts of them or the bulk of them, which would reduce their cost, but it also reduces their sound.
It was beautiful. I didn't know wood could do that.
Voila, I had a harp.
Pay attention to what your children naturally want to do, how they're gravitating, and don't force them to do everything else.